Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We're looking at how insects got their names by Ryan George. Thank you, Ryan George, for allowing us to react to this. Very, very much appreciate it. Y'all, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. All right, let's jump into this. Here we go.
This video is sponsored by Native. More about them at the end of the sketch. All right, gentlemen, we've been tasked with coming up with names for all the bugs out there. There's a lot. It's getting confusing. Okay, all right. I'm in. Yeah, it's your job, so you don't have to say that every time. Now, what are we thinking for this one here? I'm thinking maybe wasp. Wasp. Okay, yeah, that sounds good to me. Now, what about this one? Maybe we can call that a fly because it flies. Okay, it's just so many of the other ones also fly. Yeah, but this one especially. That doesn't make sense, but I'll allow it. We're gonna have to be a lot more creative though, guys, okay? Now, what about this stick insect here? Maybe we could call that a stick insect. What did I just say? Oh, something, I imagine. That's right. Now, I'm gonna let that one slide too, but we gotta think out of the box moving forward. Now what about this one? We should call that one an earwig. Why? Because those ones wiggle into your ears at night when you're sleeping. Oh my god, is that true? It might be. All right, moving on. This one here, what do we got? What? Ooh, I know what we're all thinking, fellas, so I'm just gonna say it. She is lovely. These aren't all necessarily female. She is blowing me away right now. Oh, I'd say this one's obvious, boys. That is a ladybug. I'm just gonna write that down because I don't want to interact with this guy more than I need to. Now what about this one? Oh god, that's got like 100 feet. I don't like looking at that one. Just call it something that means 100 feet and get it off the screen. Does it have exactly 100 feet though? I'm not looking at it long enough to count. Get it away. All right, fine, moving on. Oh, that one's even worse. Oh, that one's got like 1,000 feet. Does it though? There's no need for accuracy. Get that off the screen, please. Is there one on me right now? Because just looking at that makes me feel like there is. Okay, everybody seems really uncomfortable with those. We're gonna move on to this. I think we should call that one a gnat. Gnat? Sure, I see nothing wrong with that name. Now what about this one? Those ones crawl into your mouth while you're sleeping. Is that true? It might be. This guy seems to think that bugs just constantly crawl into people's orifices at night. You can't prove that they don't. I think we should call that one a gnat. You just said that. Yeah, I know. I just love to name a bunch of these after my ex-wife Natalie, you know, just to spite her. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna take the last part of what you said and ignore the awful rest of it. All right. Actually, while we're at it, I'd love to get some names for some specific spiders, if you don't mind. Oh, here's an idea. What about a black widow? All right. I mean, that's kind of tragic and racially specific, but okay. Oh god, not this guy. Look at those long legs, my goodness. Oh, getting some real daddy energy from this one. I don't like the vibe that this guy brings to these meetings. I'm just gonna write daddy long legs so this moment's over quickly. How about this one? Oh, well, that's an easy one, right? That's obvious. We call it a butterfly. Butterfly, interesting. Why butter? Well, I mean, they're almost identical, right, in taste? Oh, have you been going around eating bugs? Right, okay, like we don't all catch bugs out of the air with our tongues. We don't. Not on purpose. Like we don't all partake in air snacks. You're confidently saying air snack like it's a thing, but I promise you it's not. Wait, seriously? Seriously, dude. Oh my god. Is this why Nat left? Yeah, sure sounds that way. What would a good name for this one be? B? Yeah, that's what I said. No, yeah, I know. Okay, so what's a good name? B. B what? I'm suggesting the name B. What are you suggesting it be? B. What do you, I don't what? I'm suggesting it be B. B-E-E. Now you're just saying gibberish. B-E-E. Okay, all right, we'll call it that. All right, so that one is an E-E. No, well, just a suggestion. Maybe we call that B? Oh, I like that. That's better. Oh, that's all right. I quit. That's fine. I didn't love that guy's work anyway. What about this one? I was thinking roach? Yeah, I guess. Something wrong? I just feel like it's missing a little something to make it catchy or something punchy at the beginning, you know? I have an idea.
Oh god.
Oh no. Hi there, hello, it's me, I'm the Adstronaut. I'm out here in ad space to talk to you about Native. So listen, I've been trying to make more sustainable choices in my life. For example, I no longer cocoon myself in plastic wrap before bed. I have a sleeping bag now. That's why I was happy to hear that Native is now offering plastic-free deodorant. It's the same formula as the regular deodorant, but with more sustainable paperboard packaging. It kind of reminds me of those little push-pop ice cream things, except I don't binge eat deodorant when I'm sad. Plus, Native products are made with simple ingredients like coconut oil and shea butter. They're also aluminum-free, paraben-free, cruelty-free, and vegan. Their deodorant has a great texture that's not sticky and dries quickly, just like me. That didn't make sense. And this stuff will give you a 24-hour odor protection even after exercising. They've got a bunch of great scents to choose from too. I got eucalyptus and mint, which is nice and relaxing. Lavender and rose, that smells like frolicking through a garden. I love frolicking. And my favorite scent is coconut and vanilla. You know why? Because it smells like coconut and vanilla. Those are fantastic things to smell like. So hey, 3 plastic-free deodorants would be $39. But if you use my Lincoln code RGeorge, you get them for $26. That's over 33% off. Plus, with my code, you can also get 20% off any body wash or toothpaste. Thanks, Native. Now I can have a more sustainable lifestyle and stop stinking so much.
If it's vegan and it's cruelty-free, does that mean you can eat it?
No.
Why? It's vegan.
Okay.
Doesn't it mean you can eat it because it's natural?
Not necessarily, because part of the vegan lifestyle also means that you don't harm animals and not use products that harm animals. So like proper vegans won't use leather or use honey.
But you can eat honey.
You can eat honey.
Paraben. It doesn't have paraben and it doesn't have aluminum. You can't eat those. So, because he said he doesn't eat his deodorant, and I was like, but you could, and it'd be all right.
No.
I saw Friends when they ate the wax.
Yeah, I'm not into it. I thought that this was interesting. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought the ladybug, right, with the red and the dots, that actually.
I know what a ladybug looks like.
Yeah,
yes.
the red pretty one.
Yes.
Is actually a male version of the insect.
Well, there was a whole joke about that in Bug's Life, Pixar's film A Bug's Life.
Right. And so I was like, oh, did he miss a trick with a joke there? Or he was just like, yeah, I'm not going to make that joke because it's been done. Because the guys all like, oh, yeah, because it looks like a, it's making me feel kind of things. And it's a ladybug.
Well, I think that he's just making fun of the idea of how we arrived at that name.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah.
What are you confused about?
No, I'm just like, did he miss a trick on a joke or
that it's a guy?
I guess I was kind of expecting it. I was kind of expecting that one of
Well, he subverted your expectations then.
He did, yeah. I mean, he did mention, he was like, oh, okay, not all of these insects are specific, like we haven't specifically said what sex or gender they are.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm glad he didn't do the joke because it's old.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just kind of like, did you not know that?
I suppose there could have been a quick, retort of some kind, like, it's actually not a lady, but it looks like one.
Yeah.
Something like that, I guess. The whole notion of calling it a ladybug is stupid to begin with. The reason why it's called a ladybug is just because it looks pretty.
I guess, yeah.
Like, because ladies are pretty.
Not in the natural world.
But
usually it's the males that are pretty.
I mean, it depends. It's just weird that you would call it a ladybug just because it's colorful. Like, it's kind of sexist.
Yeah.
It's just a weird thing to call a bug is a lady. It's an odd thing. So
yeah.
I mean, all of the names when you break it down are kind of odd. He made a point to create a pervy character who was like coming up with like these things because of a sexual desire of some kind. So
Daddy long legs.
Ladybug, daddy long legs, cockroach. What's interesting is the pronunciation of cockroach because there's no in the middle of the word.
I call it a cockroach.
Either way, the name's weird. I mean, it just doesn't. Why? One of my favorite things about this is like how there are so many names and words we take for granted that it's just like, how did we get there?
Yeah.
Like the bee, for instance. It's like, how, why? And why did we name it a fly when there are so many insects that fly?
That one was pretty good because it's like they literally nearly all of them fly. Well, not all of them, but like so many of them do.
It made me wonder for a fleeting moment if the fly was a catch-all word for just flying insects initially until we got better science and like magnifying glasses and were able to inspect like to a Darwinian level of like the nuances of different flying insects and went, oh, okay, so this is the first one I, Charles Darwin, have examined. I will call that a fly. And then all the other ones will be called other things.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who came up with the word fly. That might date, centuries, millennia back.
It probably goes way
But
back.
like, so that's a tiny fly, that's a bigger fly, that's a huge fucking fly. But like, they're different species, right? Like a gnat, an actual fly, and a wasp and stuff like that. And we just had one word for everything up until the 1800s or something.
Just speaking of words, I just remembered, I believe, I don't know if this is like some sort of urban myth or like weird fun fact, but the word butterfly, it was actually originally called a flutterby, which is really cute.
That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Why did that evolve into butterfly?
Because people probably messed it up and they were like, oh, it's a butterfly, and then they were like, hey, that's catchy. We'll keep it. And so it's no longer called a flutterby.
I looked up butterfly in German just because like we have words that come from like German and French and all that.
Yeah.
Schmetterling.
In French, it's papillon.
What other languages are English derived from? Papillon.
Papillon.
Papillon. Swedish.
Fjäril.
Fjäril. Tamil.
வண்ணத்துப்பூச்சி.
Maybe this is just like a rando, completely false thing that I heard.
Either way, the word butterfly is stupid. It's very confusing when you think of things in modern day terms. It's like, there's nothing buttery about it.
I've never tried to eat one, so I don't know.
It doesn't make a substance that humans eat like bees do. Where's the butter? When you think of the word butter, like you think of this fat, you know, substance that you spread across your bread, like, or peanut butter, again, a fat substance you spread across your bread. Margarine, like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't yield any sort of fluid that we would like to ingest. The word just is so insane.
But they're important for the ecosystem?
So call it an eco-fly. Call it the effect fly. Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed some of that, and subscribe, bell icon, all notifications, in case you didn't know, like, the things that all YouTubers basically say now. So I'm Jaby Koay, this is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.